Hello Galactic family. Question. I've been working my spirituality for many months and increasing my connection with time, but I feel I have some kind of block, because I cannot really understand my intuitions, contact with beings and see them, or even see any energy. I would like some advice on how to achieve the connection and be able to feel and see the other dimensions. Gratitude already. Answer. Hello Wire. The bro dad is here to bring a word to voice. Today dad is willing to speak Wire Wire you see. Many people see things you do not. Think Wire, which clairvoyance not only see beautiful thing, not only listening beautiful thing not. They see everything as it is, beautiful and more ugly because ugly are much closer to the physical dimension that you live. For this end, it is really a big challenge for those mediums who see things and it's hard living Wire. I do not think it's easy not, he also Wire, hearing things. Think it's the same thing to see, Wire. Not only will you hear beautiful thing not. It has a lot of energy dense Wire walking around, people need help. And it is a great grace that you have to be in this physical body that is the dimension of the matter. For not like to see what is the next dimension of matter, nor hear thread. This is a wonderful grace that God gives you Wire. So concentrate on expanding your consciousness. The expansion of consciousness through meditation Wire, will bring you the proximity to the higher dimensions, and then yes Wire, can feel something different in your life, a peace that takes care of you, who do not have anything like it. Focuses on expanding your consciousness Wire, so voice will be very happy and you can feel the energy that will actually do you good yarn, and make you happier. Save Wire. Father Joaquim Arruenda. Direction. Question. I had depression for about 12 years until through spiritual treatment I feel cured. How I long dependent today want my financial independence, but I have a lot of insecurity, low self-esteem and nothing seems to me from the heart to do. I have no joy in leisure, friends, I end up preferring to be alone. 10 years ago I do not have a reciprocal relationship. I have a profession that does not motivate me, I feel it is quite capable, but wanted to find a job that I felt motivated and like. And I wanted to understand what the lesson I will not be loved by a partner who I love. Answer. My sister, the love is not looking outside itself, but in its interior. You search in the background for this truth. And the removal of this purpose that did go through a painful process that gradually turned into a huge inner strength. When you find out from itself all the force that keeps you will be able to love. And from that love is to find everything you are looking for. See my beloved, how moved, how much has progressed since you are already able to feel good in the position it is in. To feel healed. See the painful process that has been precisely what brought her to this condition. In this self-love state you will look in a different way. You will find yourself able to give and receive love and then may relate not only partners, but with everyone around. The state of solitude was necessary to find within himself that power be found by herself. But now no longer needs it. You can now take the next step which is going to look for groups who share the mutual interests, to seek people who resonate with your energy. Are you ready my beloved, the next step in developing your own love? You passed the stage of loneliness and deep pain of his soul, found the strength to get up. Now just who seeks what you enjoy that matter, because of course people who resonate with the same interest will come to your life. It will be a continuous process, but natural. Be at peace my sister, on the understanding that a new horizon is presented to you at that time. I am nothing, his sister. lost. Question. I would like a guidance of the Masters, because I feel like I lost so much. I was Catholic, then charismatic after Cardinalist for 10 years and 4 years Mbanda. In this December, the yard I work closed down and now understand that all are cycles, but now what? Where to proceed? Because I feel I have a lot to do, but I feel locked aimlessly like I'm on a boat adrift. I know I am not alone, but I also know that there are currents to be broken. I need help. I am stuck in time and in my mission, I came to do is not being done. Time is passing and cannot find answers. I could hear twice Kabakla friend talking in my ear. I pody India and other, keep spoiling, I ask for a light. Gratitude. Answer. Beloved sister, am here to put a word to Voyamice Faya. Your Kabakla want to work, yes, but she has learned the lesson I had to learn where you were Faya. And Voyamice too. The cycle closed Faya. Voyamice will work Faya, yes, but is more in these places that did not work Faya. Follow your heart Faya. Focus your thoughts. No need to be looking for something not Faya. What Voyamice need will come against you Faya, but only come if mic Voy watch Faya. For you must live in this Faya. Voyamice is wondering what happened and wonders what may come, but do so Faya. It is quiet now. Voyamice is working in his time, calm and rest. It is quiet there Faya. This time is necessary to empty the little head that are full of things. The sooner you empty Faya, which itself free of that anxiety, will your new Faya learning. Your Kabakla already know that Faya. Trust in God Faya. Ankora in the heart and hopes attentive to Faya signs that this will come to Voyamice. Yes. It will work a lot on Faya light. Workers who have will never get out of the Faya work, but these are always changing as learning to are more prepared and help more people. Faya is in light. Father Joseph Rwanda. Difficulty of relationship. Question. Dear teachers, ask for guidance in my personal life. I am 42 and I am single. My love affairs are always interrupted, leaving me without floor and joyless. My last relationship was with a man I met 2 years ago. He told me he was separated, began to relate to and was an immediate recognition, like a reunion. Never felt by someone a feeling so strong, so pure, felt full and very happy. We planned travel, marriage and children. But as time went on I was totally surrounded by this love. I discovered that in fact he was not separated. In fact, he told me it was because of the daughter of that relationship. He did not want her to feel what he felt as a child because he did not know his father and was raised by an aunt and grandmother, has never been close to his mother and father. But asked me to wait for him, that he would fix everything to be together. After 6 months of relationship, he changed his job and moved me from Monday to Friday, Saturday and returned to his home in another city to review the daughter. We lived together like this for 6 months, but coming Christmas he traveled with family and returned, broke up with me because he said he needed to stay beside her daughter, stay at his house. And since then, a year ago, I have no joy of living. My life is just work, I could not forget it. And he comes to me sometimes to know how I am, to have gone out, worries about my health. I feel that we still have a connection. I feel very alone. My dreams of having a family and having children were not realized until now. I'm afraid to be alone, to grow old alone. Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing here in this world, what is my role, because I am here because this loneliness, this relationship with this man, and why not forget? Please help me understand these issues. Eternal gratitude. Answer. Beloved daughter, the need to understand is that if you are feeling is just not only because you find to yourself. The deepest loneliness and the feeling of incompleteness occur by not being filled by ourselves, by ourself. That we have not found us. The external search exists only in the mind. We live in the midst of matter on this planet, but you forget that it is only a passage and chose this experience to strengthen. Well then, if not for this purpose, my beloved, by which it would be. You are here on a mission you same you find your strength, your mastery and discover your magnitude. You're a strong woman, with much love, but being targeted at random, and for all but to yourself. The force, my dear, that you undertake in your life, has always been directed to achieve material goals linked to relationships or dreams of realities that you have created in your mind. But at no time loved, even before this incessant repetition of experience, you realized that all this effort and all this love, should have only one direction, his own heart. My dear, I think you directing your love to yourself you will be lonely? You are wrong, my dear, for one directs the love of you, you open a channel to God, the higher beings of the universe and the abundance that comes with a divine connection, for God's abundance, God is completeness and love. When you open this beloved channel, you will see how your life will be filled full of achievements, surprises and wonderful experiences that are all reserved for you, waiting for superiors their fears to surrender your heart to truth and to God. Be at peace, my daughter. Mother Mary. Bad feelings. Question. From an early age I had a bad feeling inside me, saw only hatred, intrigues, anger, and it made me be a bad child, with hatred in his heart. I did wrong things, now regret very much. Sometimes it seems to me that the child could not be me, I did not see myself in that child who was sometimes and wonder what could have really happened to him to act that way. I think it has something more to it all. I wanted to understand it was for all this, or if I depart from them the way, do not understand very well and wanted an explanation. Grata. Answer. My beloved sister, its purpose last was what brought her to this. His past life was that it just became this person who questions the truth. See the blessing of it and say, could have been worse, but I am here today better than before. What is the guilt that we carry in our hearts, the acts of the past? Why live with so much intensity in this if it was they who brought us right here in this now? When we bring the past with such bitterness of soul and bitterness, we are reliving it within ourselves, we are giving strength to it. From our perspective, my beloved, we see it as a beautiful being of light has expanded, developed and has left the nursery school, which now search for their growth. You understand that not to judge, but we are able to see the beautiful experience that led to now. Thank the opportunity to be here, my daughter, have come to this point. See the divine grace of the path of learning, improving and own purification. The past must be brought to this not with a feeling that cherishes, but with love, as an opportunity, as will be magnified. And then all is well. Stay in peace within the certainty that the best has and always will. Gautama. Situations repeated rage. Question. Beloved masters, face a stagnation phase in life. I feel that nothing flows with ease and grace, situations repeat themselves and do not make progress. I'm conducting an identification and release limiting beliefs and emotions through EFT, but it seems that there was a worsening in my picture because I feel more anxiety and depression, and an inexplicable anger rising. What can I be revealed about this time I cross? Gratitude. Answer. Beloved son, the situations are repeated even with treatment, and his anger appears as a reflection of something that you do not want to drop. Anger and feelings connected to anger is only to show us that something needs to be released. Look inside yourself and accept what is not letting out. There is no treatment that is effective. One guards inside and you the hidden side of being and does not allow the treatment to act on yourself. A big step already this, realizing that situations are repeated and also to realize the feeling of anger appears. Now you need to dig deeper and find the cause of anger, which is leaving then stored and not allowing it to be released, and that makes the situations are repeated. Anger is the sun outlet is only a release of contained emotions. Pay attention to the symptom and find within yourself the cause. Stay in peace. Master Saint Germain